Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson, and I'm back today with another 6 trades. Today's date is March the 22nd, and I've got a lot of traders who responded. They wanted me to do more than one video a week, so I'll probably try to do at least 2 or 3 as I'll be doing some traveling with the wife as she has her own company, and I make her company traveling to different cities. And of course, when I'm traveling, it's somewhat difficult to do these videos away from home and on my laptop. But for the days that I don't produce a video, at least by Friday after trading day is done, I will do a recap. So at this point, I want to let you know that I have a new system. It's the Pro Scalper. Now, of course, it doesn't mean that once you get 2 to 10 pips, you automatically close the trade. But you can, for me anyhow, I get in the trade, and if it's giving 20, 30, 40 pips, well, then I'll just grab some extra pips. Now, before I get into these trades, I would like to inform you that all trading systems will work less than 50% at a time. That's, of course, including all of my trigger systems. Now, it took me 8 years and over 700 systems to learn that. To get that up to 80, 90% or higher, like a higher success rate, you will have to learn how to trade the flow of the market, which is what I teach. You will also have to learn trade management and money management. I have made trading the market simple and easy to do for all 3 sessions, including many ways to trade the markets. To be successful in trading, all you need is a lot of chart time and a lot of education. I provide the education. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. This will encourage me to do more of these videos. If you leave your name and email address, I will put you on my email list for free weekly trading tips. So let's go over some of the trades. The bulk of them I took about 6:45 to 7, and one, this pound Aussie, was around 8:30. So using my Pro Scalper, you'll get a pop-up alert as such right here. You can see it'll tell you whether you're buying or selling, the time, and the price. That doesn't mean you have to get in at that price, but it's just telling you at the price you got the alert. So this will pop up. Now, in real time, this pound Aussie, I'll drag and drop it up where I got in. We were in a sell cycle by this red line. We still are, by the way. And I wanted to point out also that this scalper only works on the 1 minute, 5 minutes, and 15 minutes. But I show how you can go to higher time frames and make sure that you're going in the direction of the trend. So in other words, you don't take every pop-up buy or sell alert or trade. You just don't do that. As the market can be very random, I did take the trade, and then all of a sudden it decided to go against me. But I knew that the higher time frame, once it was done this cycle back up, it would continue with the overall trend. Took the trade at this cursor. Now it did go against me around 34 pips, and I closed it out here. Looks like with 11 pips, and 11 pips on the pound dollar paid $1,100. Moving right along to the pound CAD. Let's take a look at that one. Drag and drop it up. I got the alert right here. So I just jumped in the trade because I knew the most it would go back is around the goal line. Took the trade. It did end up doing that, which was about 20 pips, not a big deal for a pound pair. I knew it was going to go down with about a 95% certainty, and that's exactly what you have to learn and master. Get certainty in the market, knowing that you're not going to win every trade, but you're going to win a very high percentage of your trades. Close it out here, looks like with 14 pips, and 14 pips on the pound CAD paid $1,120. And of course, this trade is a very good example of a great way to trade using the indicators on the top and the bottom, as I teach within the training videos. Next one, this one looks so good. When I pulled the trigger, like the meter, everything looked good. So that's the reason why I did it. And this is the only one I bought. New Zealand yen, drag and drop it up. Very, very clear. Got the alert from way back here, the pop-up. It actually said right here, signal M15 buy. So I just waited until I got any kind of a bit of a pullback. It was a pretty good entry. The most it went against me was only like 2 pips. And when it was stopped moving its way up, I finally decided just to close the trade. Looks like with 18 pips. And 18 pips on the New Zealand yen paid $1,654. Now remember, if you get this, it only works on the 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes. I put it on the time frame that looks the best to pull the trigger. Pound Aussie, let's run a check on that. Drag and drop it up and see what this looks like. By the time I finally saw it, which happened to be 8:30, everything was screaming, sell. Pop-up box said to sell. It's a perfect example of a great way to trade. I knew with at least 95% certainty I was gonna have a winner. Took the trade at this cursor and I closed it out. No particular reason other than I was happy with the pip total, and certainly 43 pips is a pretty good pip total, and 43 pips on the pound Aussie paid $3,329. My goal used to be 50 pips a day, but for the past few weeks, I bumped that up to 100 pips. And definitely I got way past 100 pips today. A great way to start the week. In theory, just to let you know, when I used to have a Monday to Friday job and having a 2-day weekend, I've always said I would love to have a job for 2 days a week and have a 5-day weekend. And with a trading day like this, I can have a 1-day work week and have a 6-day extended long weekend. And that's the main reason I got into trading. But you still have to learn how to trade. The most important thing is you have to learn how to trade the flow of the market, or else you will never succeed. Pound New Zealand. I guess you can tell by now I love the pound pairs. Drag and drop it up. Perfect example of a great way to trade. Everything screaming. Sell from back here. So I just sold. That's what I did. Went against me. Looks like about 8 pips. And I closed it out. Again, no particular reason other than just being happy with 53 pips. And 53 pips on the pound New Zealand paid $3,801. Moving on to the last pair, pound Swiss. Pound Swiss. I can tell right away it's a great way to trade. Love it. Let's drag and drop it up from way back here. it's saying to sell while I'm sleeping. So, should have just waited for a little bit of a pullback, but that's okay. The most I know is it's going to go back to the goal line. And if it did the goal line trick, well, it's 33 pips. It only went against me, looks like 15 pips. And I closed it out, looks like with 40 pips. And 40 pips on the pound Swiss paid $4,326. And this is the exact reason why I do more than one trade. So for you traders only doing one trade in a day, you got to bump that up at least to 3 trades, because you just never know which one is going to move. And that's why I try to do between 5 and 10 trades. Some days I only do 3 or 4. But hey, as long as I get 50 or more pips a day, or a trading day, because I don't trade every day, I'm very happy with that. And as far as pip total goes for today, I ended up with 179 pips. Very, very good day of trading. And those 179 pips paid $15,331. So if your system is not producing like my Pro Scalper system, I suggest you get your hands on it. To do so, all you got to do is look right below this video to get my contact information. Now it's my Pro Scalper system. I do charge $250 for it. I teach how to trade the flow of the market. You must learn this or else you will fail. Now my Pro Scalper has 4 GB of training. You'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. Now it comes with 5 MT4 templates, 10 custom indicators, and of course my favorite meter. Now I give a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents, and this is what you're going to need. A lot of education to succeed at trading the markets. Now there's a lot of ways to trade, and I do teach a lot of ways to trade. That's why there's 42 training videos, and I threw in 9 bonus videos. Now, to keep the time down a bit, I'm just going to mention a great way to trade. It's the first one at the top. That's how important it is. It's a perfect example on the right side here. It looks exactly like this. And now you can put the video on pause and read all the different ways that I teach. If you have any questions at all you got to do is pick up the phone and call me. Here's my number. If you live too far, all you got to do is send me an email. There's an underscore right here. Don't forget it. Now if you click on this link, we'll have Skype connection. And through Skype, I will give you a free session using Skype screen sharing. I can show you any trigger system you want to look at and answer all your questions. Totally free, no obligation. In all the years I've been trading, I could never find anybody giving away, something like that, which I believe has a lot of high value. Now, if you click on this link right here, you will see 32 screenshots of the different trigger systems that I've been building over the years. So I do believe that just about wraps up this video. I'll repeat it again. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trade and video, good luck with your trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.